Try and make this entertaining for the... And I'm back. So yeah, I stopped at a rest stop for a second to see if there was anything that I could... oh boy. I stopped at a rest stop for a second to see if I could find my charging cable, and I found that our charging cable was not there. But I did have in my Sony bag a extended battery pack and another cable. See, the S5 has a weird little connector on it that gives an extra boost of power, because apparently they're thirsty little phones. Like some kind of special USB, but they still can accept regular micro USB. But I didn't have an S5 charger cable, so that didn't work. But I just have it hooked up to my huge battery pack. I just stuffed above my my visor, my little shield thing.
So we can keep going.
Louder.
So we can keep coming at you live and bringing you various interesting fun tidbits that happen along our trip.
Yeah, I just have to periodically check and make sure that this this battery pack is giving the phone enough power to outbalance the amount of usage that it was using before, because I had like a bad cable. I was using like a cheap 500 milliamp splitter inverter thing. So yeah, it had like one of the worst condition type setups for supplying power to a thirsty phone. So it was not ideal by any means. But now, like I said, I'm on a battery pack. It's going to work kind of fine. And this way, the battery pack should keep me alive as long as I want. I'll keep an eye on the battery pack usage here.
As I anxiously watch my own phone die.
Yeah, it has 3 little blops out of 4, so that means the battery pack's like 75% charged. But that's all good. But what?
I'll let you speak.
I just been rambling on for the last 3 minutes about my phone not working, and now it's working. But you know, maybe I'll start doing like an Officer 401 live stream. You know, just drive somewhere and just talk for like 7 minutes about something awesome, and like only show my left hand. You know.
So I can start a new one in a second.
Huh?
Officer 401, huh?
Yeah. He's a YouTuber I've been watching for a little while. Kind of a little bit of a fan of his. But it's man, we're behind on videos. Like really far behind on videos. Really far behind. I mean, there's stuff that's happened in the last couple months that needs to be posted that we haven't had time to post. There's events that has transpired that we just haven't had time, because we have these amazing projects we want to get going just for fun. Not just for YouTube, but YouTube is fueling it for sure, but just for fun to get out there and have fun with. But it's been a drain. Then I haven't had time to edit videos to perfection and do that, and then maybe I'll start doing more live streams, because it's pretty naked live streams. You don't really mess anything up. Even if you do, then it's kind of like, oh, it's live stream, that's to be expected.
such is the cost of going live.
And see, we haven't even thought this through at all.
Nope.
Like I just went to YouTube and hit live. It's kind of like we could probably be in a Hangouts right now with Dante, but I'm not sure if he's even available. So thus, here he is. Me and my driving on a road
To who knows where.
Who knows where. But I don't know. I should really go on more trips.
Oh, road work ahead.
I always road work ahead. We got road work ahead like 30 miles back. We got road work ahead. What are we on, Lancaster? But
Why do they post these things? And then whenever you get up to where the actual road work is supposed to be, that you almost never see it. Almost never see it.
yeah, I mean, it was really cool when I first started the live stream. I mean, I wish I would have had like a way of, you know, keeping my phone alive, because I had like 3 viewers and now I have like no one. It's like no one's watching me. No one cares about me.
We want to entertain you!
But, yeah, like, live stream seems to be like the perfect balance of just doing whatever, because it's going to be another hour before I get to where I'm going, and even then, by the time we get to where we're going, we won't necessarily have any time to do anything there, because stuff happens on the next couple days. So, but of course I'll do some live streams. My channel will go from like having no videos on it, like a couple videos a month, to having like 5 different things that's going to be going on all at once. Okay. I don't think he's watching me. Someone messaged me on Facebook. It's like, what percent's your phone? 22? Went from 0 to 22 real quick. Wait, should I be paying attention to the road? My lane gets getting more and more narrow. My lane has went more narrow by like a foot.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now it's widening out again. What is with that? You've seen that too, right? It's
yeah.
It's like the guy got lazy. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to drift to the left and give that one guy like barely enough inches. That's the worst, not having enough inches.
I can think of several ways it could be the worst.
I mean, I know that, you know, truck drivers have a pretty small margin where they don't have enough, they can't wiggle to the left or to the right. But I'm in a little truck.
And getting it narrow enough that you have a small margin in a little truck.
ADB truck. Hey, what? Uh-oh. I think I just made a critical mistake. I need to be on road 470. What tell me to do? Oh, okay. Still fixable. Just keep on this road for 6 miles. Alright. So not only do I have to pay attention to the live stream and driving, I also have to pay attention to my GPS. Woo! Multitask!
Yeah. But for somebody who can do it all, it's more power to you.
Well, I turned down my GPS because my GPS was annoying. It'd always say, it's like Dr. Doom is the GPS voice that's on it right now, and I'll turn up its volume. It'll chime in about 6 miles. It'll be like, keep left. And, yeah, so
It also chimes in regularly at about every 10, 15 minutes too.
So random chime-ins. Yeah.
It'll say really funny stuff. I am not kidding.
It's like Dr. Fate, Dr. Doom. He's like a Halloween-themed guy for the Garmin GPSs. My Garmin GPS has been updated in a while, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot more funny voices on there, but it would just randomly chime in and just be obnoxious. And it's fine if you're on a short trip. When you go on a long trip, it's kind of, you know all the words it's going to say, and it's just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
But
of course, then again, there was my dad's GPS, which he made it sound like Atmos from Doctor Who.
Atlas?
Atmos.
What's he sound like?
Take the motorway.
Take the motorway.
Take the motorway 222 to your left.
Alright, you want to take the motorway all the way to the left? Are you in some big boy? No, you're not going to the right. Don't know how to drive, do you?
There was one voice on it like that, I kid you not. It was Atmos. Like,
Who was watching?
it was just the GPS. Like, there was no chime-ins or anything, but it was just the GPS. But when you heard it, it was the female voice of the GPS system from Atmos in Doctor Who.
We had someone that was viewing us for a little while, and then he messaged and he was like, where y'all going? Well, we have part one that kind of hinted at that, but it's going to be a really cool place, and you'll find out maybe tonight, but definitely tomorrow. Because I will do these live streams. Now, it does look like my charger is keeping up with my phone just fine, so yeah. Live streams. Woo! Anyway, live streams usually run themselves too if there's an active audience, you know, because then you can like see messages. Like Officer 401, he did a live stream like for the first time ever, and there's this one feature in YouTube called Super Chat, which allows you to like pay like a little bit of money, and your chat messages pop up over top of everyone else's chat messages. And you pay like a couple bucks for it, right? The more you pay, the longer your super chat message stays on top of everyone else's chat message. And he didn't know this at all. And what he did is he got in there and he started seeing these super chats pop up, and he had no idea what it was, like at all. And it was kind of funny to watch. Because I started watching, it's like, I like the guy. I was even thinking, you know, yeah, I could do $5 for a super chat, but that actually started chinging up in my head a little bit. I was going to pay a couple dollars just to put a message in a live stream so someone would notice me on his live stream, and that's like a brilliantly evil idea. It's like people with larger fan bases, like PewDiePie. When PewDiePie already makes enough money just to talk about whatever, and you know he's perfectly good and fine with that, right? But PewDiePie did like a live stream and had like super chats enabled. There'd be so many people just throwing money at him, just to even yell at him and insult him too. Like, here's $5, you suck.
Yeah, it's like super chats are unfiltered, but you pay for them and they stay there, like on top of everything
for a select amount of time. And 401, Officer 401 was watching this, and he made another live stream right after my live stream, or after his live stream ended, he made another live stream apologizing about it. And I was sitting at work that one day, and it was like, you know, I could somewhat watch it, and I seen it. Oh, what's this? I am crossing
in 3/4 mile. Keep right.
There's the voice. In 3/4 mile, keep right. I need to head on 70 east. right. So I need to go to the right. This is an exit. It doesn't say exit. No, 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 no. You lied to me! Did I just cross border? This looks very official. Okay. Yeah, my GPS is not that... Total! I'm gonna lose service. I have no idea how it's still alive, unless they have repeaters in this tunnel. Actually, I have some cell repeaters in this tunnel.
Keep
I'm
right.
still alive. I'm still connected.
Wow. Because we're in a full-blown tunnel, and we still kept alive. Keep right. Okay, now we need to keep right. Okay.
So
Continue
this
on wrong.
GPS just is a little weird.
Okay. So now we're good. So we're in Wheeling. And there's a tunnel there, and apparently I have service through tunnels. Or at least that tunnel. North.
Please keep note that all tunnels may be different and your service may be affected by them differently.
Give me a second. Gots to use my concentration. Stay on 79. Alright. Oh, that's a bump.
Be careful of things that go bump in the night.
Well, it's almost nighttime, so...
Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said that.
Right next to Tridelphia.
Tierra del Fuego. That just makes me think of Tierra del Fuego comment from Beekman's World.
Hello, Fuego, Taco Bell, senor.
Well, it was where he made this rubber band plate mobile.
A rubber band plate mobile. It doesn't make any sense. Is it plate, a mobile, or a rubber band?
It's basically a toothpick with a rubber band threaded through a lifesaver, then a plate, then a toilet paper roll, then another plate, a lifesaver, and then a chopstick. So that when you wind the chopstick up and place it on the ground, it starts rolling.
All right.
And there was this scene where it wheeled off. Beekman didn't see it for a while, and then you hear some sort of weird applause or something, and it comes back into the scene, and it's got like all sorts of stickers on it. And one of those stickers he commented was Tierra del Fuego. That's what I just started thinking about whenever you said, what's the town's name again? Triadelphia, that's it.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine being YouTube famous? When would you want to be like super famous YouTube? I mean, because there's people that I rat on all the time, like not necessarily on YouTube, but like one of them is trying super hard to be famous and super hard to be cool.
His name will not be mentioned for the moment.
Not yet. But anyway, this one guy in Ohio is a YouTuber trying to be super cool. And does all his YouTube videos, and he's trying to be famous. But I think that if you get too famous in YouTube, it gets dangerous. Because, like, I get in the weird kind of state where it's kind of like, I need to find out who that guy is. You'd be surprised how quick you can find information out on people online. It is scary, and it's yeah. There's very little way that you can not stay anonymous online, myself included. Someone could probably find my name if they tried. I mean, it's on Facebook, so woo, find it. But anyway, it shouldn't be super hard to find anyone. Now, Do It Dan, he was a little bit more hard to find his real name and information. Like PewDiePie, his real name is Felix. Someone found that out, or he told someone.
They kind of linked it out.
Yeah. And Officer 401 is going to do a face reveal. And but seriously, if you got YouTube famous, you would have to make sure everyone was happy in your side pocket. Because if someone was not happy, they would, yeah, it'd be a problem. But I did order something online. I don't have time to do the unboxing. I wanted to do the unboxing, but I didn't. And this video is already at 20 minutes long. I mean, Dante's video, some of his live streams have been way longer. I just got bored. It's like, why not talk to a phone while I'm driving?
And maybe some people out there while we're at it.
And to keep myself awake. Good way to keep myself awake.
Yep.
Yep. But, I forgot I was going to do that. Where'd my bait go? Here it is. No, it isn't.
Right here.
Get me.
Here it is.
Yeah.
You ready?
Is that a goblin in your rearview mirror?
See, that's the weird stuff it says. Is there a goblin in your rearview mirror? I don't know. Last time I checked goblins.
One of these things we thought about doing was making the truck like super hazy. So if like a cop stopped us, we just open the door, whoosh, all this paper would come out. And we'd be like, what's up, man?
We were going to vape so much in the truck. Like, the camera could already see just the inch that it has between it and the glass or so. A couple inches it has. You can already notice that it's a little hazy. We had a couple viewers, but they were like, hey, what's going on here? They clicked it and they're like, oh, just someone talking while they're on the road. Really? But,
You know, when it has interest, it has interest. When it doesn't, it doesn't.
Julius.
Just kind of got to go with the flow. Just like traffic.
I'm going up a big hill. Big hill.
You did.
It's a huge hill, and we're going to ride it all night long.
No, I had this patented idea that I need to patent
Look, he looks like
for one of the things I was going to do in an outfit, but I just couldn't get it to work at all. It would not work. I must still be going up a pretty steep hill because my car is like, nope. See, I'll get a couple viewers, they'll come on for a moment, and then they go, poof, gone.
Poof, gone.
What's that water tower say? What does the water...
Cabela's? It's a Cabela's water tower.
Why can't Cabela's not bother me today? Stop!
Wherever we go, Cabela's follows.
I have to deal with it every day.
Wow, we see that you just placed a huge order. Would you like to also get a Cabela's multi-tool for only $4.99? Let me add that to your order today.
And don't forget about our camouflage gear bag, which you can get today for a special of $15.99.
But wait, because it's the 4th of July special, we have an extra special for you. It's a special. You can get it today for $7.99 from now to the 4th of July. Only on qualifying orders.
Oh God.
Sorry, Rhode Island. You can't have it. But yeah, that guy. There's like radio announcements on it today. There's like this. It's like everywhere I go.
Cabela's.
It's like they're getting bought out by Bass Pro Shop, and yeah.
Is it Cabela's buying Bass Pro or Bass Pro buying Cabela's?
Bass Pro is buying Cabela's. They kind of nothing's official yet. I mean, there's a little bit of government interference going on, a little red tape that they had to do. So the Cabela's has something called the World's Foremost Bank, which is their banking center, and it was from like Chase and stuff, and it was supposed to be added onto the deal, but they lost like $5 billion off that deal because the bank didn't go with it. So that probably means that everyone that has like the Cabela's MasterCard is probably not going to keep it when it goes over to Bass Pro Cabela's, or whatever they choose the name to be. They may not even go through if legislation or some kind of red tape is hit. It may not fully go through. No one knows. Corporate won't tell the employees. You can only find little sniffs of things online. It's really hush-hush.
Oh, kind of behind the scenes, top secret type.
Yeah, pretty much. Get a little covert action.
Little spy action.
Demons here and there.
Demons here and there.
That was the perfect time for that one.
There's a demon coming beside me. What? Flying away. Whoosh. White truck. I swear, officer, I seen ghosts on the road. They had these bright eyes that just stared into my soul. I couldn't look at them because my eyes would hurt. Son, you were looking at headlights.
You gotta wonder how people from an olden time would describe vehicles today.
An iron chariot. If you could go back in time, if you could only carry what you could carry on your body, when would you go back in time, and what would you take with you?
That's a hard one. Basically, you have all the stuff that you have on you right now.
Let's make it a little easier too. Let's say that you have unlimited funds, but you're limited to the technology in today, right? Yeah. Let's say you can acquire pretty much anything that you want that civilian and some military can possess, and you can take back with you in time. You can only carry what you can carry on your person.
I'd take nothing and come back with a dinosaur.
What would Pan take?
I don't know. That's a difficult question.
So the question is what, but also when would you go? When and where?
The dinosaur age.
1920s America.
Gabby would go 1920s America.
The age of the flappers.
Flappers?
You don't know your history, do you?
What are the flappers?
I don't know what a flapper is, Gabby, but I've heard of other things that sound similar. Without the L.
1920s America was the,
It's not really steampunky though, like 1920s.
yeah.
Like back then, you had to have a job in iron working. You needed to make it. You did it yourself. Everyone knew how to forge back then. Everyone knew how to cast metal. Everyone knew how to weld. Like if you didn't know how to do that, you pretty much didn't do. And then men were held at such a high standard back then too. It's kind of like the men are the only ones that have to go out and get a job. So a lot of segregation in the 20s where women were seen as not capable of doing as much. And even by today's standards, it's still kind of the same. but at the same time, there's just not the discrimination there that everyone says that there is. And I don't want to get the entire feminazis after me.
Okay, I got this. The flappers were a generation of young Western women in 1920s who wore short skirts and bobbed their hair, listened to jazz, and flaunted their disdain for what was then considered acceptable behavior.
So, a flapper from the 1920s was considered a girl that dressed up. I'm not understanding. Like, was she seen as like the lesbian of the 1920s, or was she seen like the
Rebel.
she's a rebel of the 1920s?
That's when the movement started. Shorten your skirts and cut your hair as you please. Pretty much. And then I got to wear all these cute outfits.
Ah, take a screenshot. Snap. Your speed 70. Speed limit 50. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're.
I also want to go back to the time of the poodle skirts.
So the 1920s, people started rebelling. Hey, we got another viewer! Yay! I think we had two for a second.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome to me being bored and driving to a place.
It's going to be wonderful.
That's also going to be in my next couple of videos. What do you want to know? What do you want to say? We have a car full of people and
I
driving
do
for a while.
most of my traveling by broomstick.
And an annoying GPS.
So say what you want, ask what you want. We're here. We will be here probably for the next, what, 45 minutes?
Yep. Or at least maybe next 30. You know, might have to get a little concentration like whenever we get close. Giggity. Hey, I got 2 thumbs up. Woo! There's 2 people in the world that like my video of me driving.
Break for chicken.
It's kind of like why people watch NASCAR.
They watch it, and then they watch for something interesting to happen.
I think the majority of the people who watch NASCAR are only watching NASCAR for the wrecks.
And left turns.
I'm slightly guilty of that.
What do you mean right turn? Does it mean left turn?
We're gonna make a left turn!
Making a left turn!
Making a left turn!
Walker, I don't get the point of NASCAR.
What was that?
Left turn.
I saw something in the sky that looked like fireworks.
Left turn. Oh, we're going to commercial break. We're gonna come back. You won't miss some damn thing.
Very much.
Because all of a sudden it is just a left turn.
So, viewer, did you...
They still have messaged. I don't think they know. I think they just want to watch.
Yay! At least we have someone watching.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
Something's better than nothing.
Yep.
Yup.
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 Yup. A friend of mine wanted me to go to BronyCon. In, I think it was Maryland or Maine, something like that. But it's a convention, BronyCon is a convention for fans of My Little Pony. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I like the show a lot. I actually probably consider myself a brony too, even though I like Spike more than the ponies.
Consider the most likable character there is the dragon.
Yeah, well, that and my persona, my dragon persona, actually will merge into the MLP universe quite easily. Especially, supposedly, quote unquote, with the new version of My Little Pony, the new season coming out, it's supposed to have anthropomorphs. Not just, oh, it's a cat, oh, it's a pony. No, they're supposed to be, supposedly, in a couple leaks I've seen, a cat anthropomorph. Kind of like a Khajiit from like Skyrim, kind of anthropomorph.
Yay! Khajiit are invading everywhere.
And
I'd have to go with Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash would be my #1 favorite because she's like kick butt awesome and rocks.
but yeah, the My Little Pony universe is getting pretty diverse. I mean, a lot of people are like, you're weird, you watch ponies. It's like, well, if you watch the Hasbro mess up that they did in the first couple attempts at My Little Pony, yes, vomit all over that. And I'll get half the bronies against me because of that, but I can't stand the old renditions of My Little Pony.
Me neither. Like, they're just like so plain. Stupid.
Ugly. The My Little Pony show before just blew terribly. It was terrible. To me, my opinion. But the new version, they actually have good writers, they got good animation, everything's flash and vector based.
They have Tara Strong as voice actor.
Tara Strong is voice actor.
Doesn't she also voice Timmy Turner?
Yep. One of the reasons I like she. A friend of mine once told me that there's a video of Tara Strong, and it says, "Come closer, come closer, come closer," and then she goes, "I'm a 10-year-old boy," in her Timmy Turner voice. Like, I have to find that, and I have yet to do so.
Ah, blinky lights, policia, policia, policia. No, no, policia. No, 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 no.
Yeah. Even though I've never had bad run-ins with the cops, they still scare me.
Let's see if there's a way to check another screenshot, because this would be like, there's a police car there, you gotta click on it. Got a bunch of people. Hey, look at the pretty flashing lights, please, someone's in trouble. Someone's in trouble. And if, all my YouTube videos, the only reason
Demons here and there.
Demons everywhere. Demons in my hair.
Demons in the square.
Demons. I can't think of that one.
Demons in the fair.
It's getting dark outside.
At night.
Bow, chicken, bow, down. But yeah, that's what I was saying like before. Like, I have serious ADD. I have to actually rehearse half of my entire thought process. Not the actual video, but I have to kind of rehearse the thought process of my motor vlogs beforehand most of the time, or at least a generalized topic. The live streams, nope, it just goes everywhere. No scripting, just whatever.
No scripting, no rules, it just goes out.
But like I said in my first part one, I tried hard to get videos out like normally, and we're just way behind. We just released Jazzercise Part 2, I think, was the last actual video other than the last live stream, and we have How to Ride Part 2 almost done. Just needs a little fixing, and it'll be good to go. But there's like another 30 videos that need to be completed. Some of them are unboxing, interesting, but you know, it's YouTube. What do you expect? You're watching someone's life
with memes and commentary.
I mean, Twitch is a big thing. I want to get into Twitch gaming. I mean, if I can sit on a computer, push a button, and live stream me playing a video game, and people like it, to a point where if I'm popular and have like a little green screen set up and do that entire setup, I need to get a PewDiePie type setup, like just like a little office cubicle type material behind you, like a little backdrop kind of thing going on. That's like a hard physical backdrop.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You're suffocating my child.
No más.
You're suffocating the child that is with us. We wish for her to live.
Yes, we wish for her to live.
Lávate las manos.
You don't need to wash her damn hands.
Lávate las manos.
No.
And messages come in.
Nah, just my mom.
I actually really like the skyhook.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, any of my fans actually end up watching this video, I do vaping.
So do I.
And it annoys the crap out of me.
Gabby doesn't like my vaping because I always blow in her face.
Because you secretly try to kill us all.
Destroy us all!
Destroy us.
Destroy us all!
Please use your blanket to cover your face. I don't wish for you to see.
I think it's our conflicting flavors.
Probably, because you can't be the same. We've got to be different. Trying to kill us both. The hand doesn't smell as pretty as usual. Smells like breaking mac and cheese, maybe.
I'm
Yeah.
almost out of flavors. I'm almost out of my juice.
Thank goodness.
You're up, juice.
No, I've got another bottle here, the unicorn blood, but that's nicked, which is gonna suck.
Yeah. I mean, Pan, you're pretty subjectable to stuff. You go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, by the way, we got a nice video about that one. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings, one of my favorite places I used to go to. Interesting video coming up on that one. I'm not sure if I'll go back, but interesting nonetheless. Oh, so many good videos need to come out.
Like the
They do.
angry DMV lady.
Yeah, the angry blonde chick that yells at me every time I walk into the DMV.
Have you seen my spider? He was crawling around here earlier.
Oh, spider. Pan was eating ants earlier. I'm pretty sure that the spider would be a nice snack.
I wouldn't mind eating tarantula. Fried tarantula.
Just as long as you take the poison sac out.
You're all crazy. I'm surrounded by psychos.
You said
I
sack.
hate spiders.
Surrounded by psychos.
I'm from Marty Granger.
Like some of the exotic foods that people eat are just weird.
Yeah, too much heat.
Speaking of eat,
What's up, dog?
where are we eating?
How do you say that?
Where are we eating?
Where are we eating?
She chooses.
Oh, I've never been to Pale Little
Nah, nah, nah.
I've never been
Nah.
to where we're going.
Ah.
Usually they're going to have a lot of the same fare from state to state, but there's just going to be some unique local places that you can go.
I think there's a place that someone mentioned to me called Chubby's.
It's got a bunch of chubby.
Chubby's.
I think Chubby's, I think is what it's called. It was an Italian restaurant. But, yeah, I have no idea. No clue.
Left. I'm running out of my no-nick juice. It's gonna suck if I'm gonna have to buy some no-nick juice.
Holy snap, we have people! Yay! Larry the Snail and Nathan Bell. Where y'all going? Well, Nathan, we're crossing borders and going to ourselves a real nice place. We'll be live streaming on site at one of the nation's biggest places that we're going to that is really popular. You will see it. You will like it or you'll hate it. We got 3 viewers. Cool. And then Larry the Snail, one of my consistent fans. Yay. What time is it at your place? Larry has asked. It is 9:13 p.m. The sun has just decided to nest down.
Eastern
Yeah, the sun's kind of said like, okay, I'm going to bed, and it's gone to bed.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Larry's at. I think he said he was in Germany or something, or wherever. I haven't checked. But I'm a terrible person. I'm not even where all my fans live. But
Which means either where he is, it is very late, or the sun is just starting to come up.
holy shit, we're out of state already. I didn't notice that. I didn't see us. I didn't. Oh, he's in Canada. No. Big truck.
Yeah, big truck we do not want to mess with.
Yeah, we're out of state now officially. Yay! And I sent this message. What time is our place? Okay, did that one. He's in Canada. Did that one. Good. Just go back to random conversation. Yes, but we'll be going to an awesome place. Next couple days, you'll be seeing some streaming footage. Yes, Pan the Panda is with me. He's right next to me.
Yup. Hello, everyone.
As well as Gabby.
What's up?
And other unknown female that I snatched up and took hostage. I guess.
I have a gamer.
She has a gamer name. Is she going to divulge this name?
I go to Camp Swag.
What?
I go to
In
Camp
1
Swag.
mile, exit right.
Camp Swag? Is that your gamer name?
I go to Camp Swag. Her gamer name is I go to Camp Swag.
Her gamer name is I go to Camp Swag. That's a long gamer name.
Yes, it is.
And I actually prefer to go by Miss Joe.
Okay, so I got to go for a moment here. Why I need to get into exit 18, this one right here. Good. I need to get over again. My rearview mirror fell off. So okay, he said, someone said, I'm in the middle. The little guy. Is that you? No?
Are you with the panda? Asks Larry the snail.
Yes, Larry Snell said, are you with the panda? And they said, yay. Yay!
Apparently I have someone else who's a dedicated fan. Hello, Larry!
I'm not sure if Larry likes me or you better.
I vote SHADOWFOOT.
Yay, shout out.
I vote SHADOWFOOT.
Yeah! No one likes Pan.
Sorry, Panda, you're outvoted 3-1.
You need to do another game review, Pan.
Game reviews.
You are so far behind on game reviews. You still have to do BioShock Infinite. Especially now. Especially wink hint now for BioShock Infinite. And, because I don't think I'm up to another BioShock sim. And then you have, I think the last person that wanted you to do Borderlands series.
Yep.
Ah, little guy knows where I'm going. You going there too? I see you there. Hit me up, shadowfoot.net. SHADOWFOOT.net. And I'll be on Discord periodically throughout the day. We'll meet up.
I'm going to try this.
I don't know.
What?
No use. Anyway. Yay! We're out of state now.
We've been out of state.
I actually have 3 viewers. Why does it take like 30 plus minutes into a live stream until you actually have some people watching?
It's because the pretty girl started talking.
Oh. They say it's because a pretty girl started talking.
Yeah, right.
Like I said, we could probably get cheap rates on our hotels if you guys act like you were 10. You could probably both of you could probably task for somewhere between 13 and 10, right?
See how they treat us like go to Camp Swag? Yes.
Ah, someone has my... Okay, you have my Skype. Unfortunately, I don't use Skype much anymore. Unless he said he's Dante. I can't remember. I can't tell if that means he is Dante or not Dante. Anyway. And Larry's changing his phone.
Hold on. Scroll up.
Ah, I can't. I'm driving.
Have your Skype. I'm
Going like 70. Do you want me to scroll?
Dante Fox.
Skype friend Dante Fox. Still can't tell English right. Is Skype friend Dante Fox or Skype friend Dante Fox? I don't know. Either way, I don't use Skype. I still have a Skype. I check it periodically. I have people that start calls. I'm kind of I guess it says I'm active. But I started using Discord. It's the same thing as Skype. It just uses a lot less bandwidth. You can have like little chat sessions and voice calls and everything Skype has, but without all the memory usage on your phone. But like I said, SHADOWFOOT.net, there's a link to my Discord there. Or you can just message me here and be like, hey, here's my info. Message me. Give me a call. I'll call you. I'll text, I'll call and be like, hey, you been to that one thing last night? It was cool.
We've been on Dante's Hangouts. I'm around. Is that what it said?
We have been on Dante's Hangouts. Oh wait, someone else. Larry said, I made a popcorn mess in my room. Well,
popcorn messes are the worst.
No, popcorn messes are the best.
It's yummy.
No, my dog loves popcorn. It's like popcorn being so cheap. All you have to do with popcorn is like rip open the bag and just fling it all over the living room or like the kitchen, and my dog will go nuts. It's like I just like threw a 100 dog treats in the air. Like his eyes will get so big. It's like, and he'll just go around.
Now consider that to my dogs, where about 8 of them will look at it like,
let's make a sweet pie in the boneyard.
3 of them, however, will go absolutely nuts for popcorn. Those 3 dogs are Demon. Let's see, Demon, Samantha, and Ace.
Yeah. Well, all your dogs are husky bred, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It might vary between dog to dog. I don't know. It's kind of like, I used to raise chickens at one point.
I have no dog.
Yeah, Larry says he has no dog. That's
Sorry,
sad.
Larry, that's sad. Did you try using a vacuum or a broom? That might clean it up.
Some cats will sort of eat it. I mean, they'll just physically run off and nom on it for a while and come back. But, you know, try getting a cat to do anything other than come for food. See how easy it is.
Some people have taught their cats to jump through hoops.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure those are big cats.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for ruining my confidence.
Larry has only fish.
Fish.
I'm with you, Larry. Fish are pretty cool.
Gabby is with you with saying fish are cool. I think that I just have bad experience with fish. I buy goldfish, or I won a goldfish whenever I did the little hoop thing at the carnival, and I got this fish, and then I had it for a while, and then it died, and you know, then I got more fish, and then it died, and then I was that weird kid that went and got fishing minnows and tried to keep them as pets, and then they died. So
I can't pet them. That might be a small problem. I tried it once, but never did it afterwards. I think that fish actually died right after I put it in.
yeah.
So, yes, I go to Camp Swag, has a demon touch when it comes to fish. Every fish she touches dies. I let her touch one of my fish once, and then it died like 2 days later.
Yeah.
So I don't recommend petting your fish.
She doomed my fish to death. I'm still very upset about that. Thanks for reminding me I go to Camp Swag.
I'm more of a cat person, but dogs are kind of fun.
I like cats.
That's sad.
I do like cats.
There's a little bit of delay, you guys, on the chat versus when I hear it. Not that I'm ignoring your message. Actually, I'm saying it as soon as it pops up on my screen, literally. But there's like a 30-second or 1 minute delay from when I see your guys' chat versus when you hear me, when I actually can be able to acknowledge it. So keep that in mind. Live isn't actually live. There's like a window there. I guess for probably a couple safety measures to make sure nothing pops up that shouldn't, you know. But anyway.
So basically, when you guys send a message, we usually see it about 30 seconds later.
Yeah. What you said.
So if you want to say something, go ahead and say it. I mean, go right ahead. It's just that we're
You
not...
can ask questions and we can answer. You can just say anything.
Gives us something to do, really.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting into more of the out-of-state kind of stuff.
Hello, Mr. Beats.
Mr. Beats.
Welcome to the chat.
Yay! Mr. Beats. I think Mr. Beats was in my part 1 whenever my phone died.
Probably.
If you are, welcome back.
Yes, it did just get dark.
Yeah, it's dark outside. You said you're in Canada, so what time zone are you in, Larry? I'll get to that eventually when I can see your response. Yeah, it's dark. Nightfall, I think sunset was like 9 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm sure, Mr. Beast, you don't want to rewatch my entire video. Long story short, I thought I had my S5 charger. I stopped at a rest stop and pulled out my battery pack and put my battery pack above my visor. And now it's just kind of chilling, sitting up there, charging my phone. I need to find an S5 charger for if I want to do this on my...
He's in the same time
Give
zone
telephone a
as us.
hug.
Larry or Mr. Beats?
Larry.
So Larry's in the same time zone as me, so he should understand what dark is. Doesn't it get darker in Canada faster?
Reminds me of a drive down Route 666.
Quiet, Dr. Doom.
And I have a creepy GPS.
Be quiet, creepy GPS.
Yeah, it looks like everyone's in the same time zone. That's good.
Which is nice. So, Mr. Beats, shout out to you and nice to see you. And one question for you. Do you actually make music?
And we have to wait 30 seconds to see his response.
I know.
Yay, delays in live stream. How many laws am I breaking in this state?
Probably like 50.
I know in Ohio, you technically,
None.
no, but wait, is this even breaking the law? I mean, you can't talk on your cell phone and drive at the same time. But does the law say anything about live streaming video with comments?
No.
No, officer. This is not texting and driving. No.
It technically does not.
No! Mr. Beats is on our side.
You already said no to your question earlier. I don't know what the no means. There's too much content with
He
that.
said I will and then no.
Okay, so I will means that he will do music, and no is it's not illegal. So it is probably not illegal to do live streaming while driving.
No, an officer is probably going to give you some sort of walk around for that one.
Well, it's over. Yeah, it's over on your dash. You can see it. It's distracting. Hey, there's Rebecca Bowling, my other fan that likes me so much, and also Leo, like another fan of mine. Yay, fans!
Fans watching!
New fans! Great news! Great news, everyone! Now that I can talk to you. I'm going to be doing some awesome stuff the next couple days. You guys should stick around and monitor my channel. Okay, Larry says, do you guys play any sports?
I play golf.
Yes. The one girl with the gamer tag plays golf.
I want to play disc golf.
Why is my camera shaking so much? I'm actually hitting bumps. So I can't really... Ooh, blue lights.
Blue lights.
Yeah, I used to play paintball a lot. If you want to consider that a sport. I never was the athletic type in school, so I didn't do any of the common sports. I played baseball for a little while. That was fun.
Here's something you might find weird about where I went to school. In fact, where I went to school, Wakefield High, they actually had to teach the kids to play disc golf.
I used to play bowling.
Yeah, Larry says I used to play bowling, figure skating, and ultimate frisbee. I played ultimate frisbee when I was in college. Back in my day. Bowling, my father tried to get me into bowling pretty hardcore. I like bowling.
I was on a bowling team. I got kicked off for some many reasons.
Got, yeah. And
I can't believe
deadlift.
you know figure skating. That must be pretty darn cool. Like, I kind of want to learn how to figure skate, or ice skate in general, or roller skate in general without falling on my butt.
I think figure skating would require ankles of steel. Yeah, I don't think my body would like figure skating too much. Be kind of cool.
Yeah, it would. I'd be way too fat to figure skate.
Whatever happened to rollerblades? It's like skating but on ground.
Whatever happened to rollerblades?
I have a pair.
I remember like in the 90s, they were like really popular. It's like, hey, look, Kevin guys need rollerblades. And
Those are the ones with the wheels in a straight line, right?
yeah, the inline blades. And then you had like the roller skates, which were just the four wheels.
Speaking of which, back when I was in North Carolina, I had a daycare that always took me fucking roller skating.
So Larry said, I think there's just a side chat conversation going on there now. Weightlifting, yep, they're chatting amongst themselves.
You can skate no matter your weight. I like you, Larry.
Yeah. I think once you put over...
There's something wonderfully wicked about this area.
Thanks, GPS, for making everything creepy again.
Yeah, GPS. I had one person had to go in the convo, Mr. Beats. He had to leave, and he said for us to be safe, and that's awesome.
But we have Larry the Sail saying you can skate no matter your weight. You just need determination. Undertale, yes.
I am determined that I will not fall.
I love the GPS.
But you're a risk to be on ice skates, because if you fall, so much force is going to hit that ice. It's going to encave all of the water underneath, and all the children on the is going to drown because of you.
That's why I skate in ice skating rink. That's why I skate in a hockey rink.
Ah, yes.
Hockey.
Hockey.
Hockey is a good sport.
Hockey.
Lol, you have haunted voice setting.
Yeah, we had the Dr. Doom voice for my GPS. It is getting dark out here.
You get big bruises.
From skating? Yeah. Oh, Pan can't even take a paintball. I went out and bought a bunch of paintball equipment, and even Gabby's, her family got me a paintball.
Set.
Yeah, well, just a gun. And I plinked Pan with it, and he was like, ah! Like it was dying. And this was like a cheap off-the-shelf gun. And eventually I went to Cashland, which is basically where you go to get cash loans. But they had this brilliant idea that get a pawn shop at the same time. Not sure if that's everywhere, just here. But basically it's a pawn shop, and I went there, and they have usually good stuff. I got some really good paintball equipment. Yeah, paintball is fun. I mean, yes, it's painful, and it's better than airsoft because, you know, if you can get hit by an airsoft pellet and you don't have proof of getting hit, and you get cheaters that way. But if you get hit by a paintball, one, you're splattered with paint. It's kind of hard to wipe it all off easily.
Two, you're gonna flip and fail it.
You're going to feel it. I mean, if you're wearing like plate armor like I have on my motorcycle gear, airsoft is going to tink right off, and you're not going to feel it. Not to mention, there's a little bit more danger with the airsoft because, you know,
in the face.
Yeah, you can go in your ear and damage certain things certain ways. But as long as you're wearing a mask on paintball, you're good.
The smoke is strong with this one.
Do you get emotional when you ride a motorcycle? Says Rebecca. Yes, I sometimes do get emotional. If you've not been to my Patreon page, it's patreon.com/ShadowDragon. It should be on my About section in my YouTube. I actually have a story that you might want to read that talks about my first experience riding a motorcycle. And my first experience with riding a motorcycle was... The reason I got a motorcycle was completely against my nature. But I got one and I started riding it, and just my entire story about that isn't really a polished story. I mean, I could put in more details, but it kind of explains how I can get emotional. It's a de-stressor too. It gets you to relax, unwind, everything else. Larry asked, Panda, are you ever going to ride a bike? Well, Larry,
I've been trying to learn.
Larry, we do have a video out there that's named...
In 1 mile, exit right.
Hey, going on to an exit to another highway. Still an exit, nonetheless. But yeah, if you look at one of our most recent videos, Larry, we have Pan riding a motorcycle part 1. And part 2 would be released, but we didn't have time to release the part 2. Like I said before, like earlier in this, we're way behind in our videos. We have so many videos.
So many.
Because of my breakdown videos, I actually haven't been on a motorcycle since it broke down, and that was about a month ago. And a lot of other dramas happened, which YouTube videos will show what happened. Okay. What else is going on here?
Exit right.
Oh yes, I love riding at night, Rebecca. 59. Okay, I'm going to be distracted more because I have to pay attention to my GPS. At least for a second. Exit right. Hey, read the sign. What's it say, people?
59A.
Yeah, something else.
Pittsburgh.
See, I'm just super excited about going this. Other people, I don't know how many people in my actual group is actually furries. I mean,
Head count.
hand count. How many people are furries in the chat? Of the entire 2 people that are there. Yay.
It's not the best. It's the best therapy. Oh, it's the best therapy, I think is what he said.
Yeah, the best therapy is motorcycles for sure. Larry is not.
Am not me. And little guy says
In
I
2
am.
3/4 miles, exit right, then turn right.
Of course the little guy is. I mean, if he's a fan of Dante's, he's probably more than just that. He's probably also been to a couple. But yeah, it's
So yeah.
he's a bunny. Bunny? He's either bunny furry or he spelled brony wrong. But yes, my persona is a dragon, Pan's a panda.
Panda!
From Pan Pan Gaming. Oh, little guy's a fox.
Bunny fox. Isn't that like a lox or something?
No, I don't think he meant bunny and a fox. I don't know. I'm sure you'll clarify in a minute.
If there's a kitty cat, I'm a kitty cat.
I haven't had White Castle in a while. Why is that so weirdly shaped, that 50 sign?
121's shaped the same way.
I mean, our signs look like shields. Those look like...
White Castle logos, kind of.
Why is Pennsylvania signs look like White Castle logos?
I don't know. Like there we passed one that looked like a shield.
Yeah, I think that's an interstate, but yeah, there's the other road signs look like White Castle. He's back.
Ba ba ba.
suit's a bunny. Alright.
Travel time to downtown.
But yeah, our time is running short with this. We're supposed to arrive at 9:45. It's about 5 minutes from now. So of course we'll have to shut down a little bit.
Mile. Exit right, then turn right.
Harley.
Did you know that Harley has a sports bike that came out?
Really?
Can you ride a motorcycle on a water slide?
That would be something to experiment with.
Larry, I will show you where I'm going very soon. As soon as I get there. Let's see, exit 67. I need to get to the right. Anyone to my right? No.
Exit right, then turn right.
Exit right, and then turn right. Hey, look, another White Castle sign. 121 White Castle.
121 White Castle Lane.
Ah, too much text.
Turn
Going
right.
on.
What about a trampoline?
Ah, you scroll up. I have to drive for a second. You scroll up, see what they said.
My suit is a bunny. Okay, we've already covered that.
Did I run a red light?
Fox one is not complete. What about a trampoline? Is it magic?
Then 1/2
How are you
mile.
feeling? I
Turn
saw that
left.
video when you crashed on May 9th, 2016. That was crazy.
Oh, yeah, my crash video, that, I was turning left. I passed it. That's Starbucks. I know there's
No.
Starbucks here. I'm gonna wreck.
Anyway, no, you haven't missed it yet.
Hey, look, down arrows. I didn't know they had down. Whoa, where's the line? Oh, fuck. What happened to this line? What sorcery is this?
In
There's
1/4
dashes.
mile. Turn left.
Okay, you need to get into one lane over.
What? There's dashes? And then X's. What is this? What weird state did I jump into? What does the X mean?
Lanes open and closed, I think, for some odd reason.
Turn
Like for
left.
some sort of making sure that you only go one way.
Okay. So apparently that was to making. Okay, I'm going up this hill. Whoa, you're a big hill. Make sure we don't lose stuff out the back.
In 3/4 mile. Turn right, then turn right.
Come on. You can do a little truck.
Yeah.
Whee!
And then it's going to be a big shift down. Oh, crap.
Oh!
Whee! And stopping.
Opposing traffic does not stop.
Well, that'd be fine if I could actually see to my left. Like a blind shoot. I was just in a city, now I'm in the countryside. What?
Is this?
Okay,
Sorcery.
at least there's double. At least it's a double line now instead of this weird line
Speed
stuff.
limit's 25.
Oh, I'm going 35. I got messages everywhere. I'm not ignoring everyone's message. I am just concentrating on the road.
Yeah.
Stop sign. Oh, okay. So
Your crash video is epic looking, but I feel bad for you.
yeah, it was not the best video, but my hand is not fully recovered. I still banged up from that video, but it wasn't my fault, and it could have happened to anyone. In fact, if I was in a car and if I hit that SUV or SUV hit me, whatever you want to interpret it as, I probably got more hurt because when I got hit by the SUV, my body flew for a while. But if you're in a car, you don't fly everywhere. You just
Everything
stop.
just sort of mashes into you.
Yeah. No, the guy actually didn't say sorry. Well, let me rephrase that.
Whoa.
The guy didn't necessarily say
Then turn right.
sorry. He was the one in the video that was kneeling down with the tattoos on his arm. And he seemed concerned, but
Turn right.
the thing is, that guy... Okay, this is pretty busy. I think I just went off-road. My GPS loves putting me onto alternative routes. No turn on red. Well, I can see why. There's a highway directly in front of me. These guys are zipping. Yeah, he talked to me. The guy talked to me, and but you know, it wasn't like, oh man, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. It just, I mean, you have to feel bad at some point for actually smacking into someone and causing them bodily pain and suffering, but Baldo's Burgers. What is a Baldo?
Burger and better.
Baldo's Burger and Better. It looked like a giant meatball on that sign. Was it a meatball to you?
Yes, it was.
There's a burger restaurant advertising a meatball. I'm not sure if the camera caught that. Is that White Castle? No, it's Mr.
Magic Car Wash.
Well, there's Magic.
Arriving at destination on right.
Arriving at destination on the right. Well, this is where this part of the video ends. We may post a video of where we'll be at. I am running the red light. I'm going this way. Rebel! Anyway, this has been Shadowfoot and Pan.
The Panda from Pan Bad Gaming.
And until next time.
Finish.
Fireworks? Yeah, fireworks!